Right, greetings. Let's now look at the solutions of these quadratic trinomials. I hope you got them right. If you didn't, just watch and we'll continue again today with more practice questions so that you guys can build some confidence when dealing with quadratic trinomials. Right, so we're looking at solving quadratic trinomials. Right, we look at number A25. A25, remember we bring down first term and the third term, we multiply, then we find pairs of factors that will give us the middle term, that will be x, and then we factorize the first two terms and then the second two terms, and then there we go. So number 26, again, take the first term and the third term, we get the product, find factors of the product, which will give us the middle term, and there we go. We factorize the first two, then the last two, and then we factorize the common bracket, and then this is a perfect square, so there we go. Moving on to question A27. So it's y squared minus that, and then so we take first term, multiply by the third term, then we get the pair of factors that give us, if we sum them up, they give us the middle term. And then we factorize the first two and the last two, and then there's a common factor. There we are. Okay, so basically the method is very simple. You multiply the first term again and the last term, which is the third term, and then you find the pair of factors if you add them up or sum them up. So if you sum them up, they give you the middle term. So that will be right. Yes, there we go. And then we factorize the first two terms, and then we factorize the last two terms. There we go. And then it's factorized. Right. Moving on. A29. So A29, there we go. The procedure is the same. I think by now everyone knows what to do. Right. So that is A29 and A30 and A31. Right. Please make sure you check your solutions. If you've got a problem, don't hesitate to contact on WhatsApp or Edmodo. And then there we go, a squared plus 22x plus 72. There we go. Right. So now we move on to B. So you can see B, it's a bit different. There is a common factor. So we factorize first the common factor, and then we continue. You see now I'm not using that whole process. I can do my calculations mentally, finding the pair of factors. Some of them I do mentally, so with practice you can now do that. You can see that. So with practice you get better at it. You can do some of the methods mentally. So there we find the pair of factors after factorizing, which gives us the middle term. There we go. So now you can see I've done away with the long process of factorizing. Now I'm doing shortcuts because of practice. Practice, remember, makes perfect. Right, B8, there we go, factorizing the trinomials. Factor out the negative first, then you find the pair of factors. If you sum, they give you the middle term. There we go. Right, and then you proceed. Then you factorize. Remember, the common factor is still there outside. And then B9, there we go. You can see now I'm doing it shorter. I factor out the common factor, right? And then I look for the pair of factors which will give me the middle term. There we go. And then I factorize the first two terms and the last two terms. There we go. Right. Yes. Simple like that. Okay. Right. Moving on. Now, since everyone knows, let's go to the next one. Right, there we go. Right, so the procedure is the same. Right, and then we continue.
Show me how to control it. And hold it, you flip and get higher. Girl, I love how you roll it. I put my hand there. Hold it, I'ma be right by you.
Right, so now we are going to go back. Today we are going to continue. So today we will continue with factorizing quadratic trinomials. Right, as we do that, remember tomorrow we will be continuing with our open book exercise or open book test. The first one, the one we postponed from last Friday, we're going to have it tomorrow. Alright, so let's do also those exercises. Let's build more confidence. Right, as we more confidence in what we are doing. So we are going to do question A 5 to 15 and question B 1 to 5. Okay.